Well, hey guys, Silly Tuck here. Welcome back to an episode of ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling. This is episode 71, I think. I'm not sure. Last time I recorded this was like 20 days ago or so. I was holding off as long as I could to record, because if you can't hear, I'm a little bit sick. It's great. I love back to school. I literally recorded that video where I was like, oh man, I'm ready to go, like 15 or so days ago, and I had no idea how sick I'd get how quickly. But yeah, everything's going good on that front. I'm ready to get back into the groove. We are, of course, in Hammerstein tonight. It's the Fallout show from Living Dangerously. Without further ado, I just want to get into it. Alright, we're going to open things up with a 75 B-, and it's something that I think we've been waiting for a little while, since it was teased. Taz is in the ring to open up the show with the television belt, and he keeps talking about how, man, there is no competition here. Everybody. He's beaten everybody. He really has. And he's talking about how, maybe I'll go to the West Coast, and I'll defend it in CZW. Maybe I'll go to Japan, defend it in All Japan. Maybe I'll go to one of the big companies. Nah, they don't have any interest in a guy like me. Maybe, just maybe I'll go to Mexico. See if any luchadors are able to take this belt off of me. And, oh god, I can't think of his theme off the top of my head. Forgive me, but Jerry Lynn's theme hits, and he comes out to the ring. And people are starting to realize, oh shit, is this the setup for what I think it is? And Jerry Lynn says, Taz, you egotistical son of a bitch. I love you, but at the exact same time, you're a fucking lying asshole. You've beaten everybody, have you? And Taz says, yeah, everybody. Everybody A to Z. No, you haven't. You haven't beaten Rob Van Dam. You haven't beaten Tommy Dreamer. You haven't beaten the Sandman. Wait a minute, you haven't beaten me. And I remember some time ago, October-ish, you told me that you were better than me. That even though I held the ECW World Championship, that belt you had was going to mean more in the long run anyways, because it's held by a better man. Been keeping that in mind, Taz. Every single day since you told me that, when I had my belt, when I lost my belt, I've been thinking about the fact that you deep down truly believe you're better than me. I don't have a problem with that. I think I have a pretty good rep around here. I'm not an egotistical guy. But then I hear you come out here and you talk about how you've beaten everybody. You can't call yourself the best unless you are the best. And the only way you know that you are the best is if you beat everybody else. And there's one guy right now in this ring, eye to eye with you, who wants to find out who the better man really is. So Taz, what do you say, pal? Coming up at some point in the near future, we'll talk to Paul Heyman. We'll get a contract written up. Me and you. That belt, the belt that you hold so dearly, the belt that you said was more prestigious than any other championship in the country, let alone the company. What do you say? The unbeatable, the indestructible world champion. Taz. Taking on me, the underdog in every fight, the hardest working man in that fucking locker room. And Taz, November to Remember was really tough for me, not because I lost my belt, but because Paul Heyman went on this desperate search to find you an opponent. He scoured the globe, and I sat there, knowing damn well I wanted to shut you up. And I couldn't. I had to defend my own belt. Could we have done a double title main event? We could have. But Rob Van Dam gained that opportunity fair and square, and I didn't want to rob somebody. There's a pun. I didn't want to rob somebody of an opportunity they'd rightfully earned. Because it's happened to me far too often. It's happened to you far too often. Me and you aren't that different. People see us and they see two short guys. We're not the strongest. Or at least we don't look it. They see us and they think of something a little bit lesser. You've proved them wrong. I've proved them wrong. So let's prove to each other. What do you say? Taz versus Lynn. And Taz looks at Lynn and he laughs a little bit to himself and he says, just ask me what my answer would be. I've been out here clanging and banging pots and pans for weeks, yelling through a microphone, yelling through a megaphone like a conspiracy theorist that I have nobody else here, and all of a sudden a challenger approaches me, and Jerry Lynn, you have the balls to consider the fact that I might, in some universe, say no. You're dead wrong. I have two little pieces of advice for you, and I tell them to everybody who fights me, and you're gonna need them. Beat me if you can. Survive if I let you. And Taz and Lynn go face to face, and Taz holds up his belt proudly. The television champion versus the former world champion. Taz versus Lynn. Coming soon. Really, really good opener. I'm going to cough really quick. I'm going to mute my mic, though. Oh, I didn't mute it. Hey, thanks for that. I'm going to keep a water on hand just in case my throat is a little dry. Hold on. You gotta understand, I haven't talked this much in, like, a row in ages. So, in our opening match of the night, Tommy Dreamer gets a much-needed win after losing to, oh shit, who the fuck did he lose to? I can't even think. Mike Awesome last night. He beats Tracy Smothers in about 8 minutes with a pile driver. Good work there from him. Smothers improves a little bit in brawling. It was a brawl-based match. Good old-fashioned brawl to open us up. We follow up with another damn good rating as Dreamer is celebrating Buell in the ring, and oh, fuck, here comes Mike Awesome. Phantom Lord hits, Mike Awesome comes down with Chastity, and Dreamer, he's beaten up from the other week, you know what I mean? And he looks at Awesome, and he's just like, oh, fuck, alright, if I have to fucking fight you, I'll fucking fight you. And he kind of squares up a little bit, and Awesome looks at him. He laughs a little bit. And he goes to try to attack Dreamer, and all of a sudden, jumping in from the crowd, it's Dreamer's buddy, the Sandman, you know what I mean? He lost his world title match last night, but he's here, you know what I mean? Some guys, after they lose a world title match, they take a little while to kind of recuperate and recover. But, you know, Sandman's here, and he just jumps the guardrail, fucking comes to his friend's aid, and unleashes hell on Mike Awesome. Takes out all the frustration, the fact that Rob Van Dam's kind of killing the company, and he himself can't do anything about it. He hammers away on Awesome again and again and again and again and again until Awesome has to retreat because Sandman's got a fucking cane and he's crazy and he's like drunk and probably high and like he's just a psychopath. And so Sandman kind of checks on Dreamer to make sure he's all right. And there's obviously more to come revolving these three. Also, they each have a manager. That's kind of cool. I don't see the dynamic of that until I kind of look at the pictures, and I'm like, huh, I like that. Overall, that's good. That's a good segment. Moving forward. It's a 64C as backstage, Shane Douglas is getting an interview done for something, you know what I mean? Maybe a website thing, maybe an article in a magazine or something like that. You know, and they're like, you know, Douglas, you know, you lost last night, and he says, what'd you just say to me? Well, you lost last night, you did. And he says, I lost last night to somebody who shouldn't even be in this company. Sabu is a fucking lunatic. He doesn't deserve to be in a wrestling company. Are you joking? I understand that ECW's MO is the fact that we have thugs and psychopaths, all right? When I threw down the NWA Championship and proclaimed myself ECW Champion, Extreme Championship Wrestling, excuse me, first ever world champion, I knew in the long run these guys would show up. But Sabu's a different breed. Sabu is the type of guy to look you in the eye, and just when Just Incredible walks in, and he just bumps into Douglas. And he interrupts the interview, and Douglas is like, what the fuck, dude? Can't you see I'm doing something here? And Incredible kind of snickers to himself and runs away, and Douglas is like, what the fuck? Anyways, yeah, so Sabu, and then, that's the end of the segment. So, Credible kind of just, like, he's being fucking stupid. He's fucking stupid. Rat-face knacker. I think we've got a match next. We do, and it's a pretty damn good one. And about that, great wrestling, decent reaction from the crowd. Kurt Angle defeats Balls Mahoney in 6:27 by submission with an ankle lock. Purely an exhibition match for Angle. You know what I mean? Just going out there and showing off the fact that he is still a dominant wrestler. He beat Spike Dudley last week on Living Dangerously. He tosses around Balls Mahoney, a big fucking man. And, all in a day's work for the Olympic gold medalist. Just after this match, it's not an angle, but I just want to throw it in there. Paul Heyman comes out and announces that the FBI and has talked to him, and he's talked to the Hardys, and the main event tonight is going to be the rematch for the World Tag Team titles, the FBI versus the Hardy Brothers, and that's in just a little bit. Stay tuned. We get a 73 B- as we go backstage, and RVD is talking to somebody on the phone, and he's like, no, did you watch it? Well, yeah, but, what is he doing? You know him. You know both of us, but you know him. You know what I mean? You haven't talked to him at all. You're not part of this at all. Listen, all right? If Sabu wants something to do with me, and dear God, I hope it's not what I think he wants with me. You know what I mean? You're like you don't know whether or not maybe he just wants to tag or hang out or something, and he just doesn't know anymore. Cause okay, I get it. No, listen, I need you to try to talk to him, all right? Because I don't need this, all right? I don't need this right now. If you can just deal. Okay, thank you. I owe you one. I mean, not literally. You make money off of me, but I pay you, all right? I pay you. I expect things to be done, all right? But I appreciate it. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Okay. All right, bye. And so RVD's on the phone. He's talking to somebody about Sabu. We don't really know who. Maybe we'll learn a little bit more next week. For our main event tonight, backstage, Jesus fucking Christ, are you serious? They're still brawling, just in different places. Maybe this is in, Boiler Room or something like that. That's a generic backstage place. Suicide Blondes and the Stormtroopers with Dawn Marie and Angela, they just keep brawling, man. You know what I mean? They're, breaking shit in Hammerstein, and, maybe, Gabe comes in and is like, what the fuck, guys? We gotta pay for this. Stop brawling. You're literally costing us money every time you do this. And they just keep brawling. So, fuck sakes. Main event time. Ooh, that's a really good fucking match, and Matt Hardy's hurt. Fuck sakes. That's okay. Hopefully he's not fucked up for too long. And about that, a good wrestling, a decent reaction from the crowd. The Hardy Brothers defeated the FBI in 1550 when Jeff Hardy defeated Little Guido by pinfall with a Swanton Bomb. The Hardys make the defense of their tag team titles. Jeff's really fucking good in ring, and Mama Luke's getting there. He's at a 41, and he's at barely any pop. He's gonna be a good asset to have alongside Guido. Great performance from Jeff. I hate, I mean, looking at the bright side, I guess, in a little bit of a poor situation, maybe Jeff can have some singles matches, and we can see how much of that is the chemistry boost, and how much of that is just actually where he is right now. Because the chemistry boost does do quite a lot. But yeah, overall, I really do enjoy that. Yes, I understand. Thanks, Gabe. Overall, show gets a 72 B-. That's really well done. We're up in 7 regions. There's the Wonder Kid, Johnny Storm. I gotta figure out how hurt Matt is. But, you know, this episode, we also get to see how much money we make. All the new signing, or not the new signings, the new debutant, if you will. If you so big on my language. Oh, that was so cringe. Oh, God, Tuck. Fuck. I'm leaving that in. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, pretty good episode. It was awesome. Saturday Night was shown. OVW Gold Rush. OVW occasionally has some cool stuff. Nick Dinsmore, Rob Conway, Chris Harris, Lightning Kid. Yeah, because, like, just X-Pac just works the fucking indies now. Matt Hardy hurt. Uh-oh. He left the ring under his own power, which is the case he probably will not miss any time with this injury. That's good. Hopefully it's not too long, though. Physical, medical. 4 days. Never mind. We're perfectly fine. Matt's okay. Awesome. Everything's still going as planned. Our momentum keeps going up and up and up. We're probably going to make a pretty penny this month, which I really, really do appreciate. I tell you guys, starting to work the... I just got a text. Hold on. I'm going to check this mid-video. Oh, no, never mind. It's just an update from random stuff. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, we're probably gonna make a pretty penny this month, actually, not week. Yeah. That looks good overall. I'm glad Matt's not gonna be hurt for too much longer. Let's kick it into April, and we'll get all that stuff sorted out. I'm actually gonna take a drink really quick. Please occupy yourself for the couple seconds. Oh shit, Mania. Oh, shit. Okay, we're going to get to look at that, too. That's awesome. Yeah, let me just take a drink really quick. You can ponder all the Mania shit. God. I'll tell you guys, sick is not fun, like, at all. But I do this because I love it. You know what I mean? I wouldn't do it while I was sick. I wouldn't do it, you know what I mean, if I didn't love it. So, as always, I appreciate you guys checking these things out. Even just clicking on it. The fuck was that? I think my cat's trying to get in. Fuck him right now. Fuck him. I don't need him. Yeah, no, but even just clicking on a video, you know what I mean? Me seeing that number, that helps me get some motivation in the long run. That's not the Mania thing, but nobody cares at this point. Alright. Anything interesting? Brian Christopher won the light heavyweight championship. Okay, everything else pretty much stayed the same. Spoilers. Alright, so, Blackjack defeated Mosh. Undertaker defeated Norm Smiley. So we just open up with The Rock and Taker brawling for some reason. Farouk defeats Taka Michinoku. D'Lo defeats Miguel Perez Jr. Mr. Aguila and Mark Mero defeated the Disciples of Apocalypse by DQ. The fuck? Bradshaw defeated Jason Knight. The Outlaws beat the Truth Commission by DQ. That's actually a really good rating for the Truth Commission. They're really shit. The Truth Commission's really shit. I'm trying not to be too quiet because I just noticed that, you know, I got quieter there. My bad. I'm sick, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to yell. This is a fucking disappointment of an angle. This is also a fucking disappointment of an angle. They really shit the bed with light heavyweight division. Backstage, Mankind Cactus Jack hangs out with Steve Austin. Bob Holly went to a no contest with Al Snow. That's what I watched this for. Owen Hart beat Goldust for some reason. And then Austin Rock scores a 99 as The Rock beats Austin. Cool. That looks like it's a happening. Alright, what do we got here? This is a touring contract for Christian, yeah. Not a full-time. Yep, just a touring. That's okay. I don't care much about Vampiro because he's not coming in anyways. Yeah, so I can't do much there. Kurt Angle finished his tour with ASW UK. Let's see how he did, because why not? ASWUK. Is that in all these years? Or, yeah, okay, so he wins. He went 12-6. Yeah, he's having alright matches. He's fucking losing to Jack Jester for the belts. Cool. That's just an interesting thing to look at. Why not? We are first in all of our regional battle stuff, which is good. Good as always. Sick Boys on the radio. We made, wow, a lot of money. It's coming along, folks. I'm feeling really good constantly about all the money we're making. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. A little bit of an update here on the size. I think our popularity went up. Yeah, it did, again, from that episode. So we're still at 40 importance. I don't know how much it's going to take to get our importance up so we can get the cult. But, you know, again, I think we're probably going to make it there this year, which is really, really fun, I think, for me at least. Because how much importance do I have in... Yeah, I have 55, which, like, for my pop, that's insane. So, you know, we'll see how we're going to increase that in the long run. Everything's looking all right. I do, of course, want to check out the new people, because I do see one name that interests me. This is April, and this is New Workers. There we are. Oh, wow, Amazing Red. Never been that big of a fan of the Amazing Red, but, like, he's got his audience, obviously. You know what I mean? Is he worth a short list? I guess, you know what I mean? That was very loud. That was not cool. Yeah, I guess he's worth a short list. JJ Perez. I don't know who that is. That was just some guy. All right, cool. Ricky Marvin. He's just some guy who works for CMLL now. Sig Master Rappo. Oh, he's some Swiss guy. Oh, weird. George enters wrestling. Oh, this is Gorgeous George of WCW fame. Cool. Billy Bax. That guy? Yeah, you know Billy Bax? I love him. There's Matt Cross. Son of Havoc, I believe he is, yeah. Doesn't have really any stats that pop out at me yet. He'll probably develop into something, though, in the long run, but I don't think he's for us. Ruckus. Ruckus is a guy who is basically just a fucking crazy person. He's kind of just like, he's like New Jack, but not as crazy. Did they ever team together, him and New Jack? I feel like they did. Maybe I'm just racist. Ryuji Ito. God, I don't know this guy, and everybody's going to get mad at me because he's got a really good hardcore rating. And Angel Summers is the last one, and this is just some British chick guy. Guy? Oh, my bad. Yeah. Overall, though, it's looking good. I feel good going into the next month. We got some big things coming up, something I need to check on in this episode, after this episode, I guess, matter of fact, just to see when something is and to write certain things down. And if that doesn't excite you, I don't know what will. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope very deeply that you all enjoy, because I enjoy doing it. And you said it already, but yeah. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do so. It's up at the top of the thing in the bar thingy, you know what I mean. And yeah, this is Silly Tuck, signing out.